Hello and welcome back to Penkitten Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We're back in the Qing Empire fighting against the Germans. But in the last episode, the Weltkrieg II started in Europe. Now the world is at war. Unfortunately, our Russian buddies declared war on us. By declaring a friendship with the German Empire, they have declared war upon us, the Japanese, and the French and Union of Britain. This is very unfortunate, as it means that there's a possibility that we'll have some screaming Russians coming from our north, but for right now we have been pushing the Germans back as they've been pulling their troops out. And that reminds me, I should probably... Yeah, you... say, convoy raid. Here, here, and here. Be prepared to do any of those, because if they're going to pull out of southern China, they'll have to come by our ships. Oddly, they'll probably be spending most of their naval resources over in the north. All the new troops will be in the north, in Europe. So we basically have a free hand around here for now. Let's keep things going through the winter of 1939. There's also the Penkittenians we have to worry about, because they're on our northern border. They're fighting it out with the Russians, as well as the Japanese are fighting the Russians. Hopefully things go well, but not too well, because I want that land. That's proper Qing land up there. I can't just give that up. I'm never going to give it up. Most of my men are hardened fighters. Now, so tell me, justify a war goal. Yes, Sichuan dipping sauce. How much would that take? 60 days. I could fabricate claim on all of this. It only lasts 60 days, 2 months. So that's not so bad. There's a Japanese fleet down there. That's good to see. Most of our attacks are starting to falter out, but most of them are pretty good. P good. But we attack into there, really push that offensive. Because these troops, they aren't good. I'm holding them around to try and get good. Really don't have a plan, do you? Oh god, no. I could just give them up to the main force, and I might as well. I don't want to pay too much attention to them. They're not really that worth it. Unread attacks, but it's mostly just fighters attacking ships and harassing them. Oh, I think we took their capital. Nice. Now the last capital is Nanning. Especially if we can take some of these coastal cities that we've been having so much trouble with, breaking through the mountains. Makes me wonder why I haven't been producing mountain troops. I mean, it's a thing we have, right? We have a mountaineer division. We can go into, say, Beijing. They can join this fight. Although we don't tend to have a lot of resources for them. Man, we pushed in far. That's going pretty good. Although 46 divisions there, well, how'd that happen? Oh, because we have 16 divisions pushing this pocket. Ooh, the plot thickens. The Canadians have left us because they are now fighting a war against the Unions. Okay, so the Entente is now at war. That makes perfect sense. So the socialists, they're going to have quite the problem. Working women. They're going to have quite a problem holding their front against all sides. Research slot available. Is this open? Not really. I could go for nuclear research. We're going to go nuclear. How about better research time on that first one? Mechanized effort. Emulate the German tank designs? Maybe. Ooh, academic supremacy. We are going to be the best. Most of our attacks are starting to fail, though. We've taken Guyenne. It's been a good attack. Our attacks against the sea are not working so well. But for the most part, we've done pretty good. Pretty good for ourselves. Let's hold things back. Hold, men, hold. Wait for production to catch up. We have 12,000 needed. Oh, God. We're making about 100 every day. Good to see. Well, put some more into basic infantry equipment. If that's what we're going to need. It's more important than anything else. We've lost a lot of equipment in those fights. Oh boy. Logistics. Yeah. Making 350 a day on those types. Not bad, not bad. What's our research on? Construction, advanced machine tools. Oh, that's going to be huge. We pushed so far. Remember when we kept having to fight back over this area? Changde, Changsha, Wuhan, and Nanchang? Oh, the good old days. The good old times. What's our construction like? Are there just no... I'm not sure if there are any military factories in the areas we've conquered so far. At most, they've been civilian. That's just annoying. They aren't giving me the factories I want. We're going to produce a little bit of the infantry equipment twos, but it's just a bit more efficient to use these. So slightly more efficient. Research slot available. Not 1941 yet. Concentrated factory output. This was just production efficiency cap. Dockyard max factories in a state. In general, yes. Yeah, well, something was going on. We haven't run into any airfields either, so... Where the hell do they have their airfields either? That's annoying. How about construction... Airfield? Airbase in Wuhan or in Jingzhou? Well, probably around. Let's see, this was a level 6. I don't really need that much, but the commune stuff is happening. Let's push some of that through, and where is it at? Is it at the top? It's at the top. That's not so bad. Ain't so bad. Get some aircraft so we can actually push forward. Most of our attacks just faulted out. Where are my horse division and my motorized are around? Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Let's see, recruitment. We have the Jingbing Zen 2s, but that's just a light... I'm not using any light tanks. Chinese New Year, the Year of the Dragon. We can do a light tank division 2. Have them just kind of exist. Because you, with the... You're mostly a cavalry division with a bit of light tank added. That's your thing. Stop trying to see, we got a battle. Are we supported? We're going after them. Good, good. We also had... Ooh, we sank some Russian ships. Does that mean the Russians are coming through here? Maybe they were just going to the east side of the country. Maybe. So yeah, after we clear up all the German presence, we can go after the Yunnan clique. If I go after Mongolia... If I go after the Mongols... Then I'll have a giant border against the Russians, and I really don't want to bother with that, but they're so weak. Even with the Tibetans. The Kingdom of Slovakia has capitulated. Slovaks. War descends in the north. Today, Grand Marshal Zhang of the Penkitten government has declared that within 1 year he will begin his war in national reclamation and strike south against us. Whether or not he has Japan's support, he will be a great struggle ahead. For the end of... will be only one China. Well then, you are quite optimistic there. Light Tank 2. Justification of war against us. Surprised you can do that while still at war. I can go for a medium tank, or I could just go with Light Tank 2 for a while. Light Tank Destroyer. The Light Tank Artillery tends to be very good. And it's really cheap. And you're still sending me support equipment! Alright, as for us, I think we kind of still need our forces in the area. They must have gotten some encryption because I can no longer see what's there. Yesterday we saw that there was one division here, now is a question mark. We have no idea, we have no concept of what's in this area. What are we doing for our own... we'll get there, we'll get there. So what's going on? Friendly air superiority. Division's not in position. That's one of the biggest ones, but who's not in position? Everyone appears to be in position. Oh well. Just hold on up. As for our own recruitment, could send out some more militia. That's really all I got in the reserves. I got one of my heavy divisions and some militia. Well, we might as well. You come out of Jingshu. No, come out of Beijing. Come out of Beijing. Make them come out, but then form up a new army that must defend the north. Front line with the north. Good boys, good little boys. Who shall it be? Who shall it be now? Could go for an old guard. Wang Zhu Xing. Don't seem to be any Penktinians in the area. We just need to make sure that they don't come in. And we're using one of my heavy divisions too. That could be very annoying. Oh, how many? You have 7 of the Tsingtao. Oh, hey. Go for it. You hold back. You hold back. Let's check the line, see if there's any more like that. Doesn't seem like it. Push in while they're not expecting us. Oh, yes, the Russians have come in the defense of Nanning. It's not going to be enough. American Civil War is done. The World Revolution. You have a justified war goal against them, and the fact that you are syndicalists could really, unread naval battle, could really change things around. The Japanese lost some things, but for the most part, we're okay. Love a good encirclement in the morning. Although we didn't encircle anything in there. Their attacks against us are fairly weak. Let's push in there. Non-aggression pass from Luxembourg. Of course, Luxembourg. You go there. Come in, up and around. And if he leaves here, push him on in. In fact, full attack. Abyssinia has declared war on Somalia. These are very, very weak divisions. Production. How about we get some garrison out there? Garrison type 2s train. That's really what I need in this area. Send them at the very top. You're gonna come out of Beijing. You're gonna join the defense force. Hopefully it'll get... And you're gonna... Oh, upgrades are very low. Let's put it on medium. We have not been using upgrades very much. Most of our divisions are pretty old. We have a bit of a fleet there. Austrian Empire signed a peace deal ending their hostilities. Ooh, if we can take Zhangzhou, that'll be huge for us. We push through. How much longer is this combat? It was against Rundstedt, but he's fallen back. He knows when a battle's lost. Now it's Vladimir von Manstein. Vladimir von Manstein. I was not expecting a Vladimir von Manstein. Okay, so we got 2 divisions that'll attack there. We got 18, and we got 42. Okay. Maybe not good sirs. Everybody go in. The Empire of Japan has joined... there we go. The Penktinians are at war with us. Which means... we now have a problem with the Japanese Navy. If you're at war with me. Fighting an offensive war against me. Yes, okay. My Navy. Where you be at? Just hole up, please. And we can fight against the Penktinians. Let's push forward and take their stuff. I suppose. What can I do about that? Research slot available. I already did this, right? No, 80% seem finished. Oh boy. I can get improved artillery this year. Good. 23 days. Not so bad. Not so bad. Maybe I should have taken it off of a really old thing. As for your force... No, come on. Yes, you join up in the north. You'll be needed. And now your armies are going to be much weaker. But it'll have to do. It'll have to do because I really don't have any other plan here. Prepare for the Pacific Clash. We're in the Pacific Clash, boy. We've cut off them in a couple areas. It's a massive rout on their side. With 23 there, 4 divisions there, and 22 there. Not a bad split. Construction's done. Now we need to really watch out on our coast. We have some Japanese forces walking in. Chengde. Take that... Is that my city? I think that might be my city. The Japanese are who's going to really be on this front. We have a lot. We have a lot of technology we can use. I just noticed that. Okay, so without our support, what do we do? Production, recruitment possibilities. Not a whole lot to go on. Nothing I can shove out right now. Going to have to fight against the Penkittenians. Offensive line, just like right there. Push them back. The garrison units I have there are really only good for garrison duty. They are weak troops. They're not meant for that. No, come on. In here and go around. LP. You come through here. Kind of do the same into there. More research. It's 40 at the moment, so we get more. Dominion of India has declared war on the Princely Federation. Okay, we're gonna cut off some. We cut off some Russians. And we cut off. It looks like the Russians have already given up. Maybe. When are you attacking there? Ace pilot who has wins. Do I don't think... Oh, God. That's a lot. Yeah, everybody in. You, join up. Hold the attack. Oh, the Penkittenians are on our border. But I need to defeat the Germans first. Also, how are you not dying? You gotta get cut. You gotta be cut off. Don't even try to bluff with me. Hey, you. Get in there. Hopefully this does stop the bleeding, at least. Gonna attack there? Nah, it doesn't really work. Penkittenians aren't that strong for soldiers, but... the Japanese sure are. They're fighting me and beating back the Russians. How are we gonna do this? These our defenses are holding. Attacks are pretty weak. Oh, did we get... I think we got cut off with our one unit. Maybe? Maybe. But no one came in. Let's just hold in the south. The north is what worries me because they are pushing us back and Beijing is right there. Improved artillery. Let's put in our best general, which is you, Field Marshal. And as for you, do we have any more Field Marshals? Generals. I don't want you to lose your traits. Who's the highest up? I guess it's just you. But it's too much. It's too great. So what if... we have this side of the men break off into their own army. That's 22. I can give that to somebody. This side Stick some of the men, maybe. Maybe like the cav. And break them off. Maybe an infantry. Break them off to go help in the north. Where they need to go help with this. If I have any troops I can break off right now, I do not. Research. Air power? We could use more fighters. We could use better fighters. So your mission, which I'll make you accept, is to take this and take that. These lines are done for you. You can attack when ready. Your line is to take... Well, it's his. It's that. Yeah, you need to cut that out too. Our lines push through. And take forward positions. That kind of thing. I could use aircraft. In fact, yeah, get aircraft up in here. Bring everyone we got to fight. All troops. Maybe some of you can stay. Beijing, Beijing, Beijing. Go over there. I'm fine with this. Stay where you are and go through there. You, however, you guys come in. You stay where you are. Yeah, do that. Good. Oh, this is not a good situation. How much longer do we have on some of these attacks? 4 days. Against... Ooh, field... You are the commander of the entire nation, sir. Hot damn. At least we do have enemy air superiority. Attacking from multiple directions. We have a decryption advantage. They have a decryption advantage. Somehow, I guess our encryption must not be very good. We've been pushed back pretty far. I'm going to have to say this for the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.